address?
I kind of have 2 cabins, so I guess it's like 40. I can't remember.
Yeah, on Hawk Street though.
Yeah. I've just been here for a year.
Okay.
But it's my home, you know.
Do you have a
I've
ID or license or
grown
anything
up
with
here.
you?
No, do I need one?
I was just asking. No. So
I could get it. You could drive me to my place. I could get it with you. We could talk.
no, it's fine. I just a quick conversation. So
I know there's been some drug talk going around that I've been on drugs. I'm not on drugs.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Okay. They tried to talk to me while I was playing basketball. So if I sound hurried or like I'm out of breath, it's probably because I'm hurried and out of breath.
Okay.
Because like that's just the mentality I'm in.
Okay. So the reason I'm here.
Yes, sir.
They, they're kind
Concerned.
of annoyed, and
Concerned.
concerned,
Yeah, I get
and
that.
with they're trying to work and.
But I don't think there's any laws against being annoyed. I mean, they can be annoyed all day, can't they? I mean, I'm annoyed right now.
Absolutely. But the thing is,
For all I can say, I mean, if there's no reason for me to be talking to you, then do I have to? Well, right now, because I was reported on you as concerned. Okay.
Right. So what they want you to do is be trespassed from their property.
I'm not trespassing.
No, you're trespassed, which means you can't come back to their property.
Okay, that's good.
They don't want to felony charges.
Yeah, they already fired me. They fired me last summer.
Oh, okay. So, they don't want to get you in trouble or anything. They just kind of.
No, they can't get me in trouble. I've been trying to
go.
get them in trouble. They hire people who have bad ethics and morality. I'm very concerned about having kids around this place.
Okay.
There is a triangle happening. And there's 2 working here, and 1 also works here. And then there's the owner, who I know talks bad about little kids, and the one who also works both these places and lives up the street. So I'm saying this is a triangle, a trap, and the one who comes out here drunk all the time, man, he doesn't care what he says. He says the same thing every time I talk to him, and it's always about how when he was a kid, only about 20-something, he was dating some kid in middle school. Andrew is his best friend.
Right.
And this guy, I don't know, they're friends too.
Hey, Sean.
Andrew keeps on talking about he's doing something around town, and it's really creeping me out. The owner's from California. He brings all his money into town. It's super creepy.
Okay.
So I mean, like, hey, this is where I come and go all day. But if they want to be here and now I can't be here, that seems like a rule against me that is not enforced by the law. So if I don't really have to be here talking to you.
So, just hear me out. You can walk up and down the road.
Thank you.
Because this is technically a public road.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm thanking you for that. It's public road.
Absolutely. What they don't want is, you yelling obscenities at them and stuff like that. You understand
I won't
that?
try to yell obscenities at anybody.
Okay, because
I'm not yelling obscenities. Did they have any instances?
Or talking to them.
Because they've been talking to me. That's the problem. I'm over here, and you said just stick around or something. I have a whole account of what happened here because he kept yapping at me while I was just standing there.
Okay.
And so he tries to entice me to mess around with my mentality, and I'm not having that, sir. No way.
So, the best thing to do
Just
is
walk away. Remove yourself from the situation.
Exactly.
But I couldn't. He told me to stick around so I could talk to you.
Okay.
I was going to come up and down the street about 10 times today just collecting Pokemon eggs. But, I couldn't do that because I had to wait here. So it wasn't looking like I was evading arrest. Because he made it sound like you were coming right for me.
Okay.
And they would find you, he said. I was playing with that little
Well-
gun. And then his friend walks up and down this with a shovel. So, I mean, like, hey, this is my neighborhood, sir. If they're going to threaten me on my block, I'm going to stand up. I'm not leaving, sir.
I don't think they were trying to threaten you, but
Well,
you know,
you'd be surprised what they do when someone starts to tell the authorities what's really going on. Because I already did make a few complaints with my lawyer about how they act on a day-to-day, because that's why I was here. I would have left the first couple weeks after I heard what the owner said about little girls.
Okay.
That joke did not fly with me, so I decided to stick around and see what I could find, and I found a lot. And I told them, and nothing's happening. The guy's still working right there, living right there, working right there.
All right, Sean. So,
and listen, the owner of this restaurant is also the son's. What is this guy's name? Ulrich. That's this whole thing.
Okay.
So the son doesn't care that this guy's talking about his little daughters who are 16 and
Sean,
13, 12.
So
then listen. What do you want me to do? Walk away or remove myself from the situation so they can be by the beach where girls walk in and out of that restaurant all the time? Or should I actually do something about it? Because that's your call. You're the police officer. Officer of the law.
223. All right, Sean.
Am I free to go?
So we're gonna close this conversation out real quick.
I don't.
Can you?
I could talk all day. To be honest. I have
sure
a lot more to say.
I'm sure you do. But can we? You know, if you're walking up and down the street, can you just avoid with them? You know, obviously, if
yeah, that's what I'll do.
just don't talk. If they talk to you, just keep on walking. Don't say nothing. You know.
I can talk to myself, because you know what?
Right. Absolutely. But
Have you checked my records? I mean, like, I'm not. They're messing with me because they know I have mental instability. That's why the owner hires Andrew. Because Andrew is in control.
Unfortunately, that's not the issue right now. The issue is that they kind of they don't want you.
I get it. You're working for them right now. I get it.
No, I'm working for everyone.
Fair enough.
You know, they made a complaint.
Fair enough.
But I want to be fair with you.
Okay.
You know,
I'm
up
saying,
and down the street.
You gotta be impartial, both sides of the argument. I'm a debater. I understand this side of the law.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everything has to be explored. Everything has to. Listen, they made a worrisome complaint, and I am in debt to you for checking in on my safety and well-being. I'm serious. I'm serious.
You're not no debt whatsoever. Well, like I said.
Because, like,
if
listen,
you could
there comes days when I really do need your guys' help, and I'm not gonna treat you any differently if you're hindering me or on my side. Honest to God.
Okay.
I treat everyone equally.
For today, or not today, but I mean, they don't want you on their property. You understand that, right?
I fully comprehend, and I will never go back to that place.
Okay.
You should probably keep me out of that one too, because Andrew works there also, and I would.
So, could you take it upon yourself to not go there?
Why does Andrew get to run this town? I've made real indignant.
I have no idea, you know, what's going on there. But like I said,
I'm not gonna
you take
play.
it upon yourself
If this keeps going, I'm not gonna play. This is my town. But yeah, I can keep it off. I can keep it off of their property.
Okay. And no
rabble rousing. No
exactly.
stirring up the business.
Exactly. Just kind of hang out. You know, if you want to hang out, like I said, you're free to go as you please. But
give me parameters, because I don't want to leak into someone's property and have a whirl of a bad time about it.
I think that's property there. So I mean, the street here, I believe is actually I think this is driveway too, because they own half this driveway. The street is actually, you see where that Salem sign is.
So how do I get from there to that hotel? I want to get to the Gray Fox Inn. How do I get there?
I mean, you could probably.
You just show me the path.
You can walk
I'm not
around.
walking around.
Huh?
That's dangerous.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're just walking through, it's not a huge issue.
Okay.
Just don't be stirring the
Stay on
front.
this side of the path.
Yep. Don't be stirring the
All
front.
right.
You know, they obviously they're not trying to get you in trouble.
No,
they
they're just
want that-
harassing me. That's the problem. Should I call in and specify about the harassment? Because I got lots of videotape.
So,
I got this whole thing on tape.
Sean, so could you?
You're acting like it looks bad on me. It doesn't
No.
look bad on me.
Nope. 223. Hold on a second. So, Sean, I just don't want. I don't want it to be more of an issue than it has been already. No one's in trouble.
Okay, yeah.
No one's in trouble. No, you know.
That's
but
kind of the problem, isn't it? I mean, like, it's endangering this town that no one's in trouble right now. And that's what I'm saying.
Well,
listen, it's just like a leak in my mind that I can't walk down the block without seeing 4 pedophiles. That's terrible, sir. I would not stand for this, and then they're growing. So, yeah, you know.
right, but
It's hard to say, because, like, listen, I'm not talking about this situation. I'm talking to you and me as just a, can I
Human
be
beings.
free to go? Can I be free to go so we can just talk like people? Because, like, I don't want to have to talk to a police officer. I want to talk to someone who understands. There are people
let's
who
go
are
talk
talking
about
about really bad stuff. And we offer them things in front of their parents, like drugs and alcohol, and it's like, okay, then I report that, and then nothing happens.
So, Sean, the thing is, you know, unfortunately, we can't go off, you know, hearsay. And we're not saying that you're
No,
you're,
I have witnesses.
You know,
Witnesses are fine, right?
yeah.
I mean, he offered something in front of his mom to his kids, for kids who are underage, less than 18, and then I hear him saying how rocking hot, smoking bars they got, and like starts drooling whenever he starts talking. You think he's only friends with me to try to get closer to their bonfires with a bunch of little kids? Listen, this isn't hearsay. That's why I stayed here. I can tell you guys. I wasn't here for more than 2 weeks before I noticed the trend. I didn't like it. And then I stayed because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't blowing smoke. Like you said, you don't run off hearsay. I stayed here and I made sure I didn't do this. So after that,
you know,
I got it. Stay off their property. Don't
Are we good with that?
I'm clear.
And if
you're
you-
clear, I'm clear.
If as long as you're good, I mean, you understand, because the thing is they want you to trespass off their property, so you're going to be trespassed, which means you can't go on their property. And if they do call that you are on their property, you are subject to arrest for trespass.
I've heard worse.
Okay,
So
so
I don't have a job. I'm
You're
not
not-
getting paid. So getting arrested for that, what's that? A stay in jail?
it all depends.
You
But
know, I got to run through these situations because I'm playing basketball. So you can't always control what God does with your basketball. So if I go to jail
Could
for
you-
just
could you-
losing a basketball, yeah, I can play. I can bike.
well, you can definitely play basketball. I mean, but there's other places, like the rest area there.
It's so dangerous. These cars coming and going.
But they're moving pretty slow.
Real concerned with basketball.
There's not a park around here or nothing? Can't catch a bus to a park or anything like that?
It's too expensive.
Okay. About your property, is it gravel or?
I mean, that's what I do. I play in a little box about like this big,
Mhm.
and then I come down the street and play basketball all day. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's a place of my own.
So, I'm not telling you to stay home because I'm sure you want to.
Yeah, I got all the good ideas. You don't really have to say
But they want you off the property, so just make sure not to go on their property. You are subject to arrest. You seem like a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
223.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
People love you.
223. So, you seem like a good guy. I don't
Do you
want
have
to
any
get you.
next steps that I could take in my strive for justice and happiness and all that?
So,
Because this doesn't make me happy.
and you said parents are there.
That's the parents right there.
Okay.
He owns this company.
So
I don't know why
if-
nothing's happening.
If no one's reporting, obviously,
That's what I did.
I know. Hear
That's
me
why
out.
I did this, because I knew there was just a bunch of parents, a bunch of kids,
Hear me out.
and there's no one to actually report. So I stuck my nose in. And I
Hear
did
me
a good job.
Okay. So
Bingo.
if kids aren't reporting it, the parents of the kids aren't reporting it, it's super hard to do something. I mean,
I know. That's why I'm not doing anything. That's why I'm just playing basketball right here.
Okay.
Acting like there's nothing happening.
So if we can avoid that, the trying
Yeah,
to be,
yeah. But there's also another thing that he lives there, so there's a lot of him walking up and down the beach,
Which-
publicly intoxicated. Is there a line I should call when I see public intoxication, or risky business when it happens to him talking to little kids? Is there anything
there's
I
a
should
back
call?
line to 911.
What?
It's 815-1911.
You got a card?
I have my card. It's to my voicemail. It's not to
No. Could you write 81 on that?
I can. Let me see if I got that here.
Because I'm serious, man. No
So-
one's doing anything about this, and they're just getting bigger and bigger. Last summer, they used me,
So Sean, there's no,
everything they could.
you can't just call for like in public intoxication because that is not a crime.
Public intoxication is not a crime.
It is not. In,
Public
in California, it is a crime. In Oregon, it is not.
You can just be sloshed on the street.
As long as you're not endangering anyone else or public or yourself, walking in the middle of the street in this traffic, yeah.
Okay, so what should I do if I see him publicly drunk and talking to a bunch of little kids?
You can call in the back line. It'd be
It's not anything wrong. There's nothing to do with. He's just drunk and talking to kids. It's fine.
Well,
They're
yeah.
just talking.
I
Right?
mean,
But then there was my girlfriend
the bad thing is it's
who said that he came around behind her a few times and groped her when she didn't want. I guess he did that like 4 or 5 times.
so she needs to report that.
She can't because she's running from a mob.
Well, we're not going to let the mob know.
No, but she's not gonna do anything. She's probably in a cult right now.
Okay.
She's in the 12 tribes. I don't know. That's not a real cult, but that's how she grew up. And then she went into the triad and started growing marijuana. I met her on Tinder, and I was out of town, but she needed a place to go because she was just at. You want me to stop talking?
So I'm just gonna kind of let you know here. So, if something like that does happen, make sure
Report
she
it.
reports it. Because,
I can't tell her what to do.
and that's the thing.
Like she's running away from 2 types of people: rich people and then the triad. So it's like you want her to talk about how some guy tried to rope her. Yeah, right. No offense.
No, But you know, she wants to. She's gonna help. In order for us. In order for us to make a case like something like that, we would have to have a report. You know, and if you report it and we go talk to her, she says no, nothing happened, or I don't want to report it.
That was it. That's that people up in California. Both sides.
Okay.
So she wouldn't have a phone, she wouldn't have any possessions.
Here's my
But
card.
when I inevitably
That's
see something, because something's going to happen, not by me, I think you have the wrong guy, of course.
Like I said, you're not in trouble.
Like I said, people love me, but...
Just stay off the property.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
You got any questions for me?
No. Is there anything else I could do for you?
Just like I said, keep to yourself.
Keep to
Don't talk to
yourself,
them. Stay off the property. You know, I'd hate to arrest you or something really.
Like I
decent.
said,
You're
it won't be the
decent,
end of the world, so if you have to do it, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but
I know we're only doing our jobs.
You're a smart
we're
guy.
all just doing our jobs.
You're a smart guy, and I can see that. You know.
I was in a grand jury for a month, so I do know what constitutes a case and what doesn't constitute a case.
Mm-hmm. So being on the property, you know, unfortunately does. After they told you you're trespassed, so
yeah. What happens if their stuff leaks out onto the street?
So since this is actually a driveway, they own half of the road.
Okay. So there's no possible way to get from.
And if it's
that's crazy. I mean, like that's just crazy. There's got to be some road here, right?
To get over there.
Yeah.
Like I said, 101's probably gonna be your best bet.
No, it's blocked up. It's the only in and out.
No, there's a far end over there. That is. Yep.
Oh yeah, there is.
So that's probably gonna be your best bet. Not
No way
to
to
avoid
walk.
any trouble.
No way to walk.
Well, you know, you can walk along the grass line, which is further away
Yes,
from traffic.
Unless someone's drunk driving like these guys do. Oh, should I report drunk driving?
Absolutely.
Because I know he literally doesn't go to work without drinking.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I noticed. He literally doesn't go through the day without drinking.
Okay.
So whenever we would go anywhere, he'd be drunk driving.
Okay.
He'd have a beer in his car, in fact.
Okay.
So now you know that.
All right. Well, like I said, if you see anything,
I think it's just like, you know,
But,
what's it called? Road soda, he used to say? Yeah, road soda.
Okay. Well, you got any questions for me?
You got any more questions for me?
Absolutely not.
No.
All right. So we're on the same page, though. No, not on the property.
You keep saying it. I keep believing it.
Okay. All right. I just want you to make sure that you know that you can't be on the property. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I mean, I don't want to get hit by a shovel or nothing anyway. So why would I?
Not worth it.
Nope. Not worth it.